What's up, everybody? Hey, it's right. The Gray Goat. I'm back. And I'm going to do a video. The Blade Pro Flex. The Blade Pro Flex. Okay? And ta-da! The Rave. Okay? The Blade Pro Flex and the Rave. $140, $300. Are they the same? No, they're not the same. Are they the same shape? Yes, they're the same shape. Do they have the same neck length? Yes, they have the same neck length. Would I recommend this release? Yeah. I mean, if you want to spend $300 on a release, yeah, this is a good one. This is, for $140, this is awesome. As far as I know, this is the only release that I know of that literally has a half price alternative. You know what I mean? I mean, like I don't know of any, like if you want to buy a Carter don't make, so Carter, you know, say a Wise Choice is $225. They don't make a $115 Carter, okay? But T.R.U Ball, should have just read the back of the release. T.R.U Ball makes, so like if I'm out hunting, if I'm, say I'm elk hunting, you know what I mean? And this is my release. This is my backup, without a doubt. Or this is the release I use at TAC, at the house. You know, like when I'm shooting, I'm using this, right? And then when I'm hunting, I guess, and I could lose my release. I don't know. You know what I mean? Either way, same release. And I'm going to prove it to you. So anyways, here's the release. So I'm going to move down here. All right, let's do this. Here's the blade. And let's take it out of the box here. Okay. Got our little paperwork. Cut a piece of paper. Get 2 spare D-loops. And warnings. Do not let go. Yeah, okay. And some instructions. But, you know, we're men, so we don't read instructions. You know? I don't know. So here is the Blade Pro Flex. All right, now what I've already done, because I want to prove to everybody that they're, you know, like, so here's the Rave, okay? And I took the Rave and I laid it down on a piece of paper and I traced it out. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't know. I think it might be easier for a kindergartner to trace than a 50-plus-year-old man, because I have a hard time tracing. But you can see that's it. I hope you can see that. That's it. That's the blade, or the Rave. And let's see. Here's the blade. Here's the test. $300, $140. There it is. Can you see it? The finger beds are identical. The neck length is identical. Looks to me like the pinky is a little thinner. which you can kind of see that. Maybe, you know what I mean? It's a little thinner. Probably got a little more of a hook on this than that, and obviously the flex finger, so that, you know, that can move it. You know, it's actually from the factory setting. I think the beds are setting right exactly where the rave is. But now you can obviously move that, you know, quite a bit forward, and I don't know if it'll go back anymore, but yeah, so $300 and $140. Now look, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that, like, you shouldn't buy this one because this one's $140. No, I'm not gonna tell you that. I am saying though that, like, it is pretty awesome that this is $140 and it, like, matches this one, you know, like as far as the feel in your hand goes, this one's brass or half brass, whatever. So, and they're, you know, a big weight difference. You know, I'm not arguing the weight difference. Big weight difference. But to be able to spend $140 to have a backup and not have to have $200-$300 releases, I don't know. You know, in this one here, you know, obviously it cocks. You know, you push the little button in there and it cocks. Set way light. And this one here, you just pinch it. I've had this release for ever since it came out, so 4 or 5 years ago maybe. Hell, time goes so fast. Maybe 6 years ago, I don't know. You know, whenever it came out, that's when I bought it. And this one here, I've had it about a week. And I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you I already shot this, because I already shot it, but I only shot it in my shop here. 3 arrows. And I done that because I plan on shooting it on camera, and I am not down with punching myself in the face on camera or off camera. But I would, if it's going to happen, I would rather it happen without everybody watching. So all right, let's get you turned around here, and we'll talk about the rest of it, and maybe we'll shoot a couple arrows. So what do you think, guys? $300, $140. What do you think? Am I crazy? I mean, like, look, I love this release. I really do. I mean, you know, I love this release. I really like this one. I haven't shot it enough to love it yet, but, you know, you got to try it on, see if it fits, you know. You know, you hate like hell to, you know, become wed to something and, you know, and then find out it don't fit, right? So, okay. So yeah, I shoot this one a lot, okay? I switched back and forth for 4 years between this one and this one. And I really love this release, okay? And I'm pretty confident that this release, no, I'm not confident, but I think this release probably got wet. Because, I mean, I shot several tacks. It rained. Every tack I went to, it rained at least one day. So it definitely got wet on numerous occasions. And it broke, quit working, sitting on the nightstand. You know what I mean? Like, it worked fine. And then I went one day to get it to go launch a couple arrows and don't work. So I need to send it back to Carter, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm probably not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it. I like it. I might even buy a backup to it. But I know I'm probably crazy, right? But it broke on my nightstand. There again, 240 or 60, 250, 240, 220, 224, I think, 225, whatever. Over $200, $140. $140 is at least a year older than this one. This one broke on the nightstand. This one will probably break tomorrow, but dude, it's been working. I am a big fan of T.R.U Ball. You know, I probably always have been. I think I mentioned in another video that I used, and I got it here somewhere, but the when I used a wrist release, I had the bone collector version one. I shot it for years. It still works fine. It's here. It might even be in my backpack as a backup, you know, because I have, you know, I mean, I know none of you have, but I have walked all the way out, mile and a half back, got up in my tree stand, got all strapped in, man. I'm ready. It's just starting to break daylight. You know, I mean, like where it's like, ooh, what is that? You know, is that a limb or, you know, no release. No freaking release. So, you know, what are you going to do? You know, I mean, I'm not going to shoot it off the string. No, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, mile and a half walk back out. And the last time I done it, I didn't even leave it in my truck. I left it at home. I was probably 10, 12 miles from home. So, you know, yeah, so I carry a backup. I have a backup bow at home. I don't carry it with me unless I'm out at tax events or I'm hunting out of state somewhere or, you know, more than 12 or 15 miles from home. Then, yes, I have a backup bow with me. But anyways, yeah, I mean, you know, you can definitely have a $300 release and a $140 release. Anchor points, I mean, everything's the same. That jaw, this jaw, yeah, they're the same. They're just different alloys. One's stainless, one weighs quite a bit, the other one don't weigh very much. I mean, they're the same. So, now this one, it needs adjusted. This one here, they tell me you can't get them firm enough. You know, like whatever. You know, you can't make it hard enough to shoot. You know, or whatever. I like heavy. You can't make it heavy enough. I am a big proponent, and I shoot my release very heavy. This release here, I cranked all the way down until it bottomed out, and I took about probably one turn back. And I don't even know if I needed to. I think all the way in would have been fine with me. I want to be able to get my, you know what I mean? I don't want to be like, you know what I mean? Ooh, don't want that. No, I want to be able to draw back and get my finger around that. I want to be able to freaking lay some meat on that thing. You know what I mean? And then make me set you off. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like to, like, you know, especially in the heat of moment, you know what I mean? I don't want to get drawn back and be, you know, and then as soon as I come around, it's like, oh crap, it just went off. No, I want to, like I say, I want to be able to get my finger around there and find my, you know, I do the MFJJ thing. I like to touch my finger, you know, right here. I like to actually have that in there, you know, get it around there and get it found. And then I can pull and bang, it'll break. That's me. Do you like it light? Then you probably got a little bit more of a problem punching the trigger than I do. But I do struggle with that. I'll give you another little tidbit. Once I kind of broke my target panic problems, and started really focusing on a surprise break and not punching that trigger. And once you do, I have a very hard time commanding that release to go off. I mean, you're out there sometimes at tack, and you know what I mean? You're drawn back, and you're back for 11, 12 seconds. The next thing you know what I mean? It's like, woo, it's like this thing needs to go off, or I'm going to have to gasp for air. And, so every now and then you got to bang, you got to hit it. And it's hard once you've worked, for years to get yourself to not command that thing to go off, man. That's, I'll tell you what, that's almost, it's not as hard as breaking target panic, but it ain't no fun trying to figure it out. But anyway, so I'm going to crank this one down. I'm going to put a little into it. The tension thing is right here on the end. Now look, I know some people tell you got to loosen these screws. They got lock screws. Where are they at? Yeah. Okay, so they got a lock screw right there, and they got a lock screw right there. And some people will tell you got to loosen them, but I'm telling you, if you watch T.R.U Ball, they tell you don't loosen them. They tell you that they got a little ball bearing, like little rubber ball bearing on the end of it, or something to that effect, and that it's holding pressure on that screw, and leave it alone. If anything, add a little bit to it. If you think it's starting to loosen up a little bit, then tweak it a little bit. So we're gonna crank it. Let's see. Look at here. Let me just put. That's probably two. Oh. Whoa. Oh, that's it. Right there. That's all she's got. Look at there. You can't even. Oh, wrong release. Okay. Got a lot of movement in it. I mean, you can feel it right there. But it is harder. But when you don't got nothing on it, it's okay. So we're right there. We're gonna go back one turn. That's what I am on that other one down there. It feels a little better. Yeah, that feels good. That feels like there's not as much travel. It's a little louder than the Rave. Yeah, the Rave's quieter. Don't know if it really matters to you. I don't think the deer cares. All right, let's see what I think of it. Got Pearl here. See me? Got Pearl. Oh, look at there. What did I do? Oh no, I was having problems. All right, wish me luck. I don't want to punch myself in the face. All right, here we go. That, maybe it's because it's got that post on there. I don't like that post. You know what I mean? It's got my hand way out there. I don't like that. That is a nice post, so I didn't show that, I guess. So you can take this and move it in or move it out, and spin it around and do the funky chicken and shake it all about. I don't like that. Well, I don't mind the post, but I don't like I don't like it being way out there like that. So yeah, there you go. I mean, I don't know. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. What do you think? I think this video is probably long enough, so I'm not going to make it any longer. But I'm gonna take this all off, and I'm going to mount it like I mount that one, right on the post. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this post has it's ground on an angle. Maybe you can see there. You know, I mean, it's on an angle right here. So when you mount it on that post, you're going to be able to get that, you know, versus, you know, like this one is just mounted right straight. This one you're going to be able to, it's going to give you a little bit of that if you want it, or a little bit of that if you want it. I don't know. Try it out. I also really like a bigger peg, but you know, you can buy pegs. So, all right, guys, subscribe to my channel. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Leave comments. Yeah, like the video. You know, trying to, you know, I don't know. Try to do whatever you guys like, I guess. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. This is what I'm shooting this year. These two releases. I will not be switching releases. This will be me, at least for this year. So I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.